everybody and welcome back to another video for Vlogust. I hope you guys have been enjoying my regular video uploads and have been enjoying the videos so far. Today I thought I would do a more summer related video. We have been thankfully blessed finally with some beautiful weather. This weekend is due to be absolutely gorgeous, and so to celebrate I thought I would share with you a few summer related beauty tricks. I'm not going to say hacks because they're not as quirky as hacks. They're more things that I do on a really regular basis that I feel like not everybody does, and I kind of take them for granted. They're like my everyday beauty tips, and I thought I would share them with you. So that's what today's video is going to be all about. Of course, I'm filming this video and publishing it in summer, but actually when I think about it, a lot of these hacks I do use all year round. So hopefully there's going to be some really useful beauty tips in this video. So without further ado, let's get started. My first tips are all to do with shaving your legs. It's this time of year, or actually a little bit earlier, that we all start to get our legs out for the first time, and it can be a little bit nerve-wracking. Personally, I've actually been using laser hair removal for quite a long time. I have been doing a few blog posts about it, but if you know how laser hair removal works, you basically have to shave your legs while you are in the process of it. So I have to shave my legs every other day pretty much to keep them silky smooth and hair free, but I have been spending an absolute fortune on razors, and to be honest, I'm so lazy that most of the time my razors kind of sit in the shower. The razor heads themselves are getting rusty, which is giving me, it's giving me a few cuts, but also it's just not good for your legs. There's bacteria everywhere. So when I heard about a new company called Friction Free Shaving, which is like a monthly subscription box containing a razor and razor heads that basically means that you have a new razor head all the time, I was convinced very, very quickly. So I have my first box here, although it has been slightly chewed by a little certain fluffy sausage dog shaped animal. So this is what my first box came with. I chose the Samantha razor, which is quite a snazzy one, and it's kind of rose gold and orange. It looks very sturdy and good quality, and it is. And also in the box I have got four, obviously there's three there, one on my razor head, 4 replaceable razor blades. And why this is so good for summer and any time of the year is that it means that you always are prompted to change your razor head. If, like me, you often forget and you find that you're using an old head that is not cutting your hair very close to the skin, or it's just, you know, full of bacteria and gross, then this is a really useful thing to sign up to. It works out as little as £3 a go, so a lot cheaper than buying the regular razors that you can buy in the store. So I found that these razor heads are incredibly good quality, just incredibly convenient, and it means that I'm always on top of keeping my legs hair free, which is wonderful. I also have a few other tips when it comes to shaving, and the first tip for a really close shave, as well as the all-important regularly replaced razor head, is to use exfoliating gloves. Now what I like to do every time I shower is I put on my exfoliating gloves and I brush my legs upwards from the foot up towards the knee to really raise the hairs, and this means that every single hair is caught, so my legs are so silky smooth. I love to, of course, exfoliate my legs as well, and for that I use exfoliating gloves, and you guessed it, my favourite, soft and gentle in shower mousse. So this is suitable for all body types, so you can use it on your diddly doodah and just everywhere, and it's irritation free, etc, etc, etc. I've rambled about this a lot, so you know how much I love it, but it's a mousse and a foamy kind of expanding mousse, so it makes for a really good shaving foam. So combined, this is basically a winning shaving combination. So friction free shaving, really a lot cheaper than continually buying new razors. Your shave is a lot closer, your legs are a lot smoother because you're regularly replacing your shaver heads. So that is my first tip for silky smooth legs during summer. Next, when it comes to having perfect legs throughout the summer months, my next tip is involving your tanning routine. So personally, I love to be tanned. At the moment, I'm lucky I'm fairly tanned thanks to a few holidays that I've been on recently. but it's coming to the stage where my natural tan is starting to fade. So I'm already jumping back on the Gradual Tan bandwagon. But if you haven't been on your summer holiday yet and you're starting to get your limbs out for the first time, then you're probably going to want to add some Gradual Tan into your routine as well, because it's such a lovely way of naturally building up a very believable looking tan. Recently I've been trying out the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Natural Bronze Gradual Tanning Moisturiser. This is a really easy and cheap one to use. It's a very good one for the price that it is. It's available on the high street. I'll leave links down below. But with regards to drugstore body tanners, this is by far the best one that I've tried. I love cocoa butter as a whole. I just think the brand is fabulous. There's nothing that I haven't loved that I've tried from them, and this is no exception. Last summer and spring this year I used a natural bronze body lotion, but this is a spray version. I still rub it in with my hands, but it just makes it so easy that it just sprays out the can. And the colour, so many people ask me if my tan is real. It is, but it's topped up with this, and I will definitely be continuing using this into the autumn months to maintain that summer colour. So my tip number 2 is to use a Gradual Tan in place of your normal moisturiser when you get out of the shower to start working on that gorgeous bronze colour. Not all of my tips are necessarily beauty related. This one kind of is a hack, but this tip is something that I actually use quite a lot, but I don't think I've ever even told anyone, let alone shared it online. I use dry shampoo to keep my shoes smelling nice. Yes, you heard it here first. I take a dry shampoo, not one of these posh ones, just a good old Batiste is good enough, and I spray it in my trainers after I have been out in them for the day, and it gets rid of the smell. I don't know how it works. I guess the same way that it does in your hair. It just absorbs any nasty odorous particles. It probably isn't the best thing to do on like a long-term basis, but all I know is that it keeps my trainers from getting smelly. When I wear them, even during the day, straight after I take them off, they smell absolutely lovely. This is just the original one. I think everybody knows what this smells like, and it sure as heck smells a lot better than my untreated trainers. So there's a really quick tip and something that you can do if you do suffer from smelly summer shoes. I absolutely love wearing nail varnish all year round, but in the summer months I sometimes find that when I apply it, it goes a little bit bubbly under the surface, and I cannot stand imperfect nails, so this really bugs me. And recently, while I was on holiday and I was actually complaining about these bubbles, someone told me that it's because my nail varnish, when it was going onto my nails, was too warm. So if you find that your nail varnish is not going on so smoothly during these warmer months, try putting your nail varnish in the fridge. And by cooling down the temperature of your nail varnish, it will become a lot smoother and you won't notice these fine under the surface bubbles in your nail varnish. When it comes to polish, at the moment I'm obsessed with these new ones from Marc. They are the Resurrection Enamored Nail Lacquers, and I've got this in baby pink and also in white. Personally, I find light colours really accentuate your tan, and white on the toes is such a classic colour, goes with everything. Pink on the fingernails, oop, nearly dropped it. Pink on the fingernails is just absolutely beautiful, so feminine, so classy, and it just looks fabulous no matter what you're wearing. So I've been keeping my nail varnishes in the fridge for that perfect smooth application every single time. Something else that's really easy but very impactful is to use a makeup setting spray. I think it was really last summer that I started to use makeup setting sprays, but this summer I would not dream of going a full day out the house without using one. Current favourite is the Estee Lauder Set and Refresh. It's a 2-in-1. I use it in the morning after I've applied my makeup to set it, and then it can be also used in the afternoon or early evening to really refresh your makeup. And that's not refreshing as in like it's cooling, although it is refreshing in that way too, but really it kind of gives your makeup a couple more hours of looking good. So if you ever get a little bit tired and your skin starts to look dull in the afternoon, especially in the summer with central heating and just warm air, your skin can look a little bit tired, but by using a spray such as this, it really helps to lift up the complexion, giving you a few more hours of beautiful glowing makeup. So setting your makeup first thing in the morning and then refreshing throughout the day is a really good habit to get into in summer months, and this is my favourite to do so. My next tip is a really obvious one, and this is something that I'm still working on myself because I don't know why, but I find it really hard to keep hydrated in summer and all year round. But what I have found is that by using a slightly more exciting water bottle, I'm far more likely to keep hydrated. So this is a BKR water bottle. The only thing I'm going to say is that it does get very hairy. Dog hairs do tend to cling to it because it's got this lovely rubbery outer shell, but when it's clean it's absolutely gorgeous. This is a snazzy BKR brand, and this is a QVC exclusive. Basically, I find that by challenging myself to empty this bottle by drinking it at least 3 times a day, it keeps me more motivated to keep hydrated by challenging myself. And we all know the benefits of keeping hydrated is much better for our skin, for our mind, for our body, for our diet. There are so many benefits to keeping hydrated. Even as I'm saying these words, I know I have not drunk enough today, but it is so important to drink enough water during the summer months. So I thought I would throw this one in there. But hydration is not only important for what we consume, but also what we apply on our skin. And one of my favourite skincare brands, Neutrogena, has recently brought out their Hydro Boost range. And one of my favourite products from the range is their micellar water. And I've been swapping my regular micellar water for this one just to give my skin a little bit of extra hydration during these warmer months. So this one removes makeup and leaves my skin feeling gorgeously soft, but also really boosts the hydration levels in my skin and helps to lock in that moisture. So I've been using this as my first cleanse every morning, just applying this onto a cotton pad, and also as my first cleanse in the evening too. And I have noticed that despite my lack of actual water intake, my skin is remaining beautifully hydrated. Also within the range there's a cream moisturiser, a gel moisturiser, again both of which I really love, but for me this is the standout product. There's also face wipes and I think also a serum too, but yeah, this and the gel moisturiser have been my real key products from the range and very important to keep the skin hydrated. Sometimes, however, I do just let the day go by and I know I haven't drunk enough water, and it is so shocking how immediate that impact is on my skin. The next day I'll be just a little bit grey, my eyes will start to look tired at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's really not good. So my SOS product for that, when my skin is really dehydrated, is the Aven Hydrance Optimal Hydrating Serum. Now this product feels so lovely on the skin. It's really good for sensitive skin. It's a very gentle product. It's like a serumy milk. It just feels absolutely wonderful to apply, and you can feel your skin thanking you as you apply a product like this. So if your skin does get really dry, or if you know that your skin is dehydrated, then I would recommend, especially in the summer months, adding something a little bit more hydrating into your beauty routine. So those are my summer beauty tips, really easy tips to fit into your daily routine. As I said, I use these tips almost every single day in the summer months and also throughout the rest of the year as well. So I hope you guys found this video useful. I would absolutely love to know what little tips and tricks you do during the summer months to keep your body looking and feeling its best. If you have any tips that you think I would like, then please leave them in the comment section below, and I'll really enjoy reading through all those, and hopefully we can help out other people who might be checking out the comment section. So leave your summer beauty tips below. Thank you guys as always so much for watching, and if you have enjoyed this video then please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you very soon. Bye!